Hello everyone, welcome back to another not the valley, the old stream farm. Keep thinking this is the valley of the old farm, but this is the old stream farm. There, if that's, is that with the edge of in this? I did. Whoops. So, I got the rest of that field harvested between episodes, and got the corn header sold. So we've got a little bit more money than we had. Eggs do work on this map, and they do spawn where I thought. We also have wool starting to spawn as well, which is nice. But we've got quite a bit of work to do with the fence today. First thing we need to do is spread lime across this field and the joining section that we got cultivated in. I also got field 4 cultivated. We're going to be working that field today in preparation for something I'd like to do in there. It's not been ploughed, it's not going to get lime or anything, it's just been cultivated. But we'll get to that after this. This should only take us a few minutes. So how is everyone finding the series so far? What's your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below. Anything you'd like to see me do differently, or more of, or less of? Spreading lime is something I'd like to do less of. Our field number 1, our wheat field, that's starting to grow, which is good. Apparently we planted some in this field too. That's not ideal, but it will be fine. But I'd like to get that big field over there, I think it's field 5. I'd like to get it harvested, and hopefully field 6 harvested today as well. They'll both be on a hired, well, field 5 will be on a hired worker. We'll probably do field 6 ourselves because it's such a small field. And I've not done much harvesting myself. Just enough to get down here. The lime doesn't need to be perfect, but I like it to be. I'm not going to worry about that little bit there because it's already had lime on it actually, so, and I'm not worried about that little missed bit there either. But I want to get this bit up the top here. We'll get those bits if we have enough lime left. Which we might do. Cool. Well, that's these fields ready to plough, but we're not going to do that today. I've bought some new stuff. I'm going to leave this here for now. And before I get started, I'm just going to get the old combine on the go. Get it up to field 5. Field 7's already been harvested. You start the game with it harvested, so we could spread lime on it, I suppose, but not going to worry about that just now. We'll start at the wider end of the field, I think. Not sure what this crop is either. I'm sure we'll find out. There's a fence and some trees, so there'll probably be some headland work to do anyway. Not sure if we're going to get straw with this field, but it's barley, so we will get straw. Do we want straw? I think we do. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have some straw. Doesn't hurt to have a bit of straw. We're back in the fen. And we need to go up here. I've already checked the sheep, they seem okay for now. This is the new piece of equipment that we have. We have a weeder that takes seed, so we're going to use this to plant grass in field 4 in preparation for something else. I have a plan for this field. I'll line up a little bit better than that. Because it's such a hill, it's not really worth it. Does this automatically plant? I don't think it does. It's got a 6 meter width, so it shouldn't take it too long to do this. And of course it is grass we're planting. And we'll need to run the weeder over that field down there as well at some point. Let's go around the outside first. I probably won't time lapse this, so I'll probably just get this bit done in a few jump cuts. See how far 300 litres of seed takes us. Hopefully it's enough to do the whole field. But honestly, I'm not 100% sure. But I think having grass in this field is the best thing. For now at least. As it's just too much of a hill. That bit of corn there is not actually crop. I've tried driving over it with crop destruction on, and I've also obviously tried harvesting it and cultivating it, and it just won't go away. But this field's not going to get fertilised or anything, we're just going to let the grass grow however it likes. But it's making fairly short work of this anyway. So I will be back when we either run out of seed or finish the field. Well, that's all of this field done. It looks like that hired worker is missing quite a bit down at those trees. And so what we're now going to go and do is we're going to go and weed this field down here. I think it's field 1? Yeah, it's field 1. Is that going to cause crop destruction? Yes, it is. That I don't want to do. In that case, what I'm going to do, drop this off here, connect onto that. And we'll put narrow tires on the ZT. If we can. Hopefully we can. We can't. That's unfortunate. This tractor's becoming less and less useful. I will need those shortly, but I'll leave them there just now. Don't know why it does that sometimes. 1,000. It's quite expensive. And it looks very unusual. So we'll go and not get crop destruction now. Luckily we did only lose a little bit of crop. That doesn't appear to be working actually. If I turn it on, now it appears to be working. I wanted to check if this counts as a fertilizing stage. No, it doesn't. It's not the end of the world though. There's our sheep. And the other thing I could have done is left the standard wheels on and hired a worker to do it. Dragging the leader across the tarmac seems fine. Seems like an appropriate thing to do. I wonder how our harvester's getting on. Rather than not miss any. Full grain tank. Well, in that case, what we'll do is we'll, for a little while at least, stick this on a hired worker. Or maybe we won't. .1 hours on this tractor, probably most of that being sat in that shed with the engine running. This will be our carting tractor today. Well, at least for this field anyway. Probably use the Fendt for selling the crop. Workers should carry on when they're finished. Okay guys, I got the rest of the weeds out of field 1. I also went over it with a fertilizer spreader. So as you can see, I have sprayed it all, but these little bits here just won't cover for some reason, not sure why. And now what we need to do is see the best price for barley. What's the symbol for barley? It's this one. Selling station 2. Where is selling station 2? Next to field 20. That's not too far away though. That worker's not got an empty grain tank just now, so I will need to be quick with this. This maybe isn't the best tractor to take, but it would take longer to change over to the Fendt. But I might change over to the Fendt on the way back. Well, not on the way back, when we get back. Let's see, field 20. So I should see it when I cross the bridge, in theory. As you can see, no weeds in our field anymore. I'm not sure what to do with this tractor. It says no entry, but surely it doesn't mean us. See how much money we get for this. Not a great deal by the looks of it. 7,852. Not exactly breaking the bank with that one. And we'll swap over to the Fendt, and it can do the carton. And this tractor can go and do something else. Maybe not the best way to go, but I'm sure it'll be fine. There's a corn stalk just randomly growing by itself. I'm going to need this tractor on a flatbed trailer shortly, so I'll connect them together for now. Still got the narrow tires on here. They can just stay on for now, I suppose. Maybe not the best idea, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I believe we get a full load out of the silo as well, which we may sell that. He's left quite a lot. Emptying on the go. Like, does he have anything left? No, he doesn't. Now, although the tractor doesn't do crop damage, the trailer still does. So we'll go and get this sold and then come back. Drifting the tractor there. We got about £8,000 again from that trailer load. I did fill it up from the silo. I'll probably do the same after this one, but we're about to take over from the hired worker, which we have done now. So what I'm going to do is get the rest of this field done up and move the combine over to the other field. So I'll join you again in just a second. Okay guys, I finished harvesting that field and just sold another full trailer for £7,665. So the silo should be almost empty of barley. We'll need to refill the silo again at some point, but there's no major rush for that just now. And we've got £66,000. And this is the field we're going to do. We're going to do this as a time lapse. What I'm going to do is just going to use this area here. I just realised I have all of this open for no good reason. Here's the combine here. I'm not even sure what this crop is. Looks like maybe wheat, possibly canola. But we'll find out. It's wheat, so we want to disable straw swath. We don't want any straw over here. This is the last field we have to harvest as well, which is quite happy about that actually. Try not to reverse completely into the stream at the back there. It's quite a small field. I'm not sure what we'll put here, if anything at all. Might turn this into a bit more of the yard. But what I'm going to do is I'll crack on with this in a time lapse and I'll join you again once it's done. we'll just go and put this away somewhere. It's not going to be needed for a while, so we can fold it up. And we'll put it in the shed over here. Next thing I'd like to do is pick up the bales from G2. It's not loads of them, but there's enough. Trailer's looking rather rough. We'll replace it at some point, but it works fine just now. So I think it's about 11 bales, 11 or 12 bales. We also need to empty this grain into the silo and connect up to the bale spike. While that's unloading, let's have a look at how our animals are doing. With 336 litres of wool, which isn't bad. We got another chicken. We're 109 litres of eggs, which are right there. And our wool is there. I'm going to have two little like things, whatever they are, two little bales of wool. Both on the same pallet, of course. Just going to leave the narrow tires on it just now. Okay, I've been busy loading up the trailer. This trailer has a pretty significant issue of how sloped it is. I might need to change the wheels or something on it to stop that from being as bad as it is. The bales just roll straight off the back. So there's a huge gap on the other side where I couldn't get out of the tractor quick enough to put a strap on, but we're getting there. So the last two. And I'm not going to unload these today. Just going to leave them on the trailer because two of them are going to go straight to the sheep, and I'll stack them up in the shed off camera. But having them off the field means that I can recut the field at some point, hopefully soon. That is a super safe bill right there. I'm just going to take the Fent back to the farm. Got baling to do on this field maybe in the next episode. Hopefully we'll start seeing the grass grow in there soon as well. And it would be nice to get a bale wrapper at some points, or a loading wagon, probably a bale wrapper because it would be cheaper. So we can work on getting some cows on the go. very perfectly stacked trailer is what this is. Might upgrade the wheels on it. Might just replace it with something else. I know that the other wheel options are bigger, so hopefully that levels out a bit, but we'll find out. But for now, all I'm going to do is park these bales undercover. Probably shouldn't leave them on the trailer for now, but I will. And we'll park this under cover as well. So hopefully you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, then don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, you can hit the subscribe button. And don't forget you can leave me a comment down below to let me know how you think the series is going so far and what you'd like to see in the future. That could be straight again before it's harvested. So thank you all very kindly for watching, and I will see you all next time.